Hey everybody, it's Tracy. We have been to the world's longest yard sale yesterday, and I want to show you a little bit of what we got and tell you a little bit about our adventure. It was certainly fun. I hope you'll watch this with me and let me show you all my deals and all my treasure finds. Okay, one of the first things that I'm going to show you here was a bust. It was a dress or a shirt, and I think I paid $2 or $1 for it. It doesn't fit. It's not a good fit for me, but I'm going to find somebody to gift it. It's absolutely beautiful, and I loved it. I loved the color, and I would not buy clothes at a lot of the places because they obviously had been left out in the rain. I know people were so tired of fighting the rain, and a lot of folks get there early, but this was at someone's house. So that's one of the tips that I'm going to tell you. I've been one time, and I'm going to give you a tip. But go off to some of these houses if you're looking for something unique. Now, a lot of the big places, tent cities where there's tents everywhere, those are super neat, but they're going to have kind of what you expect. You go to somebody's house, you're going to get a deal, and you don't know what you're going to find. So probably be safe, be in a crowd if you're doing that, because I did say a couple of times, this looks like it could be a little suspect, but it wasn't. So it was all good. Came out good on the other side. But this didn't work out. It was a risk worth taking. It was $1 or $2, and I'll find somebody that it will fit. But it just didn't fit me. Now, I got this candlestick at one of those tent cities. They are in Crossville, Tennessee, and this was $10. It's wood and brass, made in India on the bottom. I might have paid a little bit more than normal for it, but I really like it, and I think it will be a good addition. I have so many brass candlesticks, and this will be a good addition because it's got the wood. It's a little bit unique, and I really liked it. So I got that. I also got this bunny that's been painted to be chocolate. I liked him because he had the little flowers. Somebody has painted him. I like bunnies. I like the ones that look kind of fake chocolate. So I got this one. I did. I paid $5 for him, and I got him at one of the tent areas. Now, my friend got this. She likes to display bells, and this should have gone in her box, but it came to mine. So this will go to my friend Bethany that was with me. But this, she's going to display something in. So that will be good. I found this at like a farm market. I can't think of the name of it, but they had their barn set up. So we went to a couple of barn sales that were off the main road, but you could see them from the main road. So they weren't quite so sketchy. But this is, for your oils and your herbs for your bread. And I didn't pay much at all for that. I don't remember how much it was. This was part of a box lot. These are vegetable bags, mesh produce bags. So one place we went, they let us fill an entire box for $5. So this was part of that box. This also, I got this for Olivia, my daughter, to put some needlepoint in. And we can paint this. When you get a wooden frame like this, you can paint it any color. So it's always, just a no-brainer, especially if you're getting a $5 box. And let me show you what else was in that box. These hurricanes. Now, I will typically pay $10 for these, maybe even $12 or $15. If they're really good. These aren't cracked. They're not scratched. They're really, really good. I got 2 of them in my $5 box lot. So I feel like that was such a good deal. Also got this filigree little, this is older little frame. Again, for something small that Olivia might have done needlework, because these are so cheap and they're unique. So I have the other one that I did a while back, the rattan one that I put my cabbage ware in, the needle point of the cabbage ware. And so I just love buying these unique, kind of one-off, weird frames for her to use for her needlepoint. And, I got this. So I'm going to clean this up, and I'm hoping I can get someone to cut a jack-o'-lantern face in it. It's come loose, so the top, it's not really functional, but And I think for this one, I think I paid $8, maybe 10. I would have to check, but because I think I made a note. But I think this, it was about $10, and then I'll have someone cut a face in it for me. And then I bought this. This was 75 cents. It's from World Market. It's not old, but we can put our little dice in it when we play Mahjong. Now, I don't have very many mats that the black is going to look good with, so I'm going to have to get my mats out and kind of see if there's any. But I do have one that's cream that's pretty basic, so that might go with that. And if not, that's okay. I can always put a tea light in it, or I can use it. I'm sure I can use it for something. I don't know what. But there you go. That's our first section of our trip. Okay, one more thing about the world's longest yard sale is you've got to pack your patience for traffic, for parking, for the other people. Everybody's hot and tired and trying to get a treasure. So pack your patience. But I was so tickled that we went. So much fun. I truly enjoyed it. And I would highly recommend it. Now, we've already started planning for next year because I do think that some people set up early. Some of the vendors come a little bit early and get set up. So I don't know if you would get a good deal, but you might get a better selection. So it might be worth going early and going late, because I know yesterday there were a couple of places that we went that said, we don't want to pack this up. Will you buy it for this amount? So they were making us offers, especially on dishware, because I don't know how much glassware and dishware. I mean, nobody wants to pack that up. But I found a sign that says, a camel can go without a drink for 8 days, but who wants to be a camel? So I got that for a friend of mine to go in his basement. And then this I thought was gorgeous. Look at this frame. I mean, is that not, and the glass is cracked, but you know what? Guess what? We're not using the glass because it's going to be for needlepoint. And I think Liv has something, my daughter, that will actually go in that, already completed. I found a little Christmas, and I forget what I paid for this, but I think it was like $2. And I got this in Dunlap. We were in downtown in Dunlap. And then I got this hand painted little plate just to go on an easel for Christmas. I loved it. It was $2. And I got that in a barn sale, I think. And then this I got in the big picker patch, or the big place where, I can't think of it. Why didn't I get this all figured out before I got on here? But it's the picker. I think it's the picker's patch, or the picking patch. But I got this. It's an ironstone. It's from England, but this is going to be really good for a plate wall, either for my plate wall or for my daughter's, one or the other. But somebody can use that for a plate wall, and I paid $8 for that, and I thought that was a deal. Now these I love. I got these from their, you know what? I can't read it because I can't see it, but they're Haviland. But then there's a bunch of other stuff on here on the back. But these were stacked on a table, and this was one of the off the road. We actually got off the road, and then Bethany was driving, and we get just a little ways down, and she said, I'm not going much further. And there was a sign that said, keep on going. There's treasures at the end or something. So we went. Now, some of the houses that we went off the main road to go to their yard sales, the pricing was ridiculous. I mean, so expensive. It was absolutely ridiculous. Things you would never pay. It was 3 or 4 times what you would pay. But there were some that were absolutely great. And this place the folks had redone a church into a house. It was really neat. And they had some really neat things. And these, they offered them at a discount to us. And I think I paid $10 for these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plates. They're awesome. Clearly a great deal. And excuse me, I will use these on top of another plate, like for a place setting. So it adds some of the colors that I already have in some of my other dishware. Oh, and excuse my dining room because I'm redesigning and redecorating here. I just got a new table. So I'm trying to fit all the extra chairs and everything. So it looks like pandemonium right now, but it will look good. And I'll show you a picture of that later. So I found this shirt in one of the houses that we went to at one of the yard sales, and it looked like a clean house. So this would be for my mom. My mother loves a striped shirt, and it's very soft, and she'll enjoy wearing that, even if she just wears it around the house. And then this, what a deal. This was $1, and it's Pampered Chef. It's the stoneware, and it's real small. It's perfect for just doing one chicken breast or a couple of biscuits. But I love the size. I'll clean it up, and Pampered Chef for $1. You cannot beat it. And then these were $1 as well, and they're these little, I guess these are kind of like, they're not really ramekins, but they're almost like little prep dishes that maybe you would put seasoning in. I don't know, but I loved them. And I would even put these on a charcuterie with some jellies or hot pepper jam or something in them. So I was tickled with those. And then the last thing that I got, let me lean over here. I got 15 of these, and these are, they're not old at all. They're new because they're oven, dishwasher, microwave safe, but they're like a little fall plate, and I absolutely loved them. And I can take those for when we have meetings or something at work because there's 15 of them. So that's my haul from the 127 yard sale. I highly recommend it. Now, we were from Crossville, Tennessee down to Chattanooga, or actually down to Signal Mountain, because by the time we got that far down, everybody was closing up and it was late. But we started at about 9:30 in the morning, and we finished at about, say, 7, 6:30. I don't know. Then we ate dinner and got home. So it was a fun day, and thanks so much for checking out all of my finds. And if I can figure out when I'm editing how to put some snippets in of the day, I will certainly do that. But thanks so much for coming along, and we'll see you next time.